Hello, I hope you are well. Today a little video, a summer video. I have these butterfly wings mold to make earrings or possibly pendants. Why not? I'm going to use chameleon powders. 2 chameleon powders. They are blue. I like blue. A clear and a darker to make a little gradient. And then in the other one I'm going to use polar light. I've already told you about them. They are from Mrs. Colorberry, but I haven't seen them on her site. They are powders. You can see the highlights a little, but not too much. I want to see if it works as well as chameleons. So let's get started. First, I spread my chameleon powders, of course. I'll start with the light blue. I'll put the colors I used in the description box. Don't forget to see the description box. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. It's better to hold my mold. And don't forget to go behind the little hook. I add the dark blue, but it's not enough contrast, so I'll use gold instead. And then I'll start with the little wings and my polar light. I think that, yes, it will look good too. I used some somewhere in one of my videos, but I can't remember which one though. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I've spared you all the spread of powder. You have to shake a little to prevent the powders from rising to the surface, or at least the excess powder from rising to the surface. And I fill my mold with my UV resin. A hop under my lamp. Upside down and right side up. So I'm a bit annoyed because my mold is warping a bit. Bizarre. And I've got little bubbles all over the place. Well, we'll see. And now I'm going to prepare some black resin, UV resin. This time I'm going to try an ink from Elichem. It's a company based in England. I've had it for a long time. I hope it's not out of date, because I've really had it for a very long time. There are a few dry spots around the cap, but that's okay. You have to shake the bottle well first. You can see my shadow doing it. And I just put a drop in first to see. It's not like dye inks, it's much stronger in pigmentation. So that's it, I'm mixing, and now I'm going to pour. Here we go. Oops, I think I've put in a little too much. I'm trying to fill it in, but I don't want it to overflow either. No, I've really got too much. With my micro brush I go behind the little hook. No, it's too full. So I run the handle over it a little. Oh dear, I can't stop working like a pig. I pour the rest. I always have trouble with the little molds estimating the quantity needed. I never know if I'm making too much or too little. In my opinion, it's going to be a bit too little. We'll see. I'm going to spread it well so that it gets into all the corners and the sides, of course. I'll see if I've got enough. Yes, 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 I'm lucky. The quantity seems to be right. Just, but right. I also try to get rid of the bubbles because I've already got some in the clear resin. I wouldn't like to have any in the black resin. I wipe up my mess, well, my overflow, because otherwise it will dry out when I put it under my lamp. And my lamp, my UV lamp. Now everything seems to be dry, it's no longer sticky. The ink feels a bit weird. I think it's really only the mica powder that makes it dilute well, I think. Okay. Oh, these chameleons, they're really superb. You don't get many surprises with chameleon powders. It's always super pretty. But as I've had lots of micro bubbles getting into all the little gaps there on the wings, and despite a frantic and really meticulous chase, I've still got some left. You don't see them much, luckily. Now the polar light. Ah, well, that's nice too. Oh, yes, it's lovely. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to give you a photo and a close-up taken in daylight and sunlight anyway. Yes, it's pretty. In fact, I think it gives a bit of the same effect as the chameleon powder. I think it's done in the same way, if I may say so. Yes, it's nice, very pretty. It would make a lovely pair of earrings. I'm going to do a little close-up in the sun. You can see the shimmers. Ah, the colors pop. They are beautiful, I think. It's really pretty, and in real life it's even prettier as always, more so than through a camera, but really super pretty. I'm happy. The shimmer is fantastic. You really can't go wrong with chameleon powders. No, no, no. This video is a bit for beginner, it's true, but hey, you have to go to have a bit of fun too and do things that are pretty simple. And polar light come out really well too. I think it's pretty too. So I've on other colors, so I have to try the other colors. Now, a photo. So here it is. We'll see you soon for new adventures. Take good care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day or evening. Bye.